What's up, my fellow friends? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a road to the college football playoffs. My current record is 2-2. You watched my video or my live yesterday. I won 33-31 on a very clutch. It's about a 40-minute live. It was about a 40-minute live. It's late at night. Had to go to bed. Anyway, so let's get this started. So, as you can see, I lost to Ohio State my first game, won against Notre Dame, then lost to Notre Dame. Then I beat Oregon 33-31. So I'm on recruit right now, and let's just see what we can do. Alright, which team should I think I'm gonna go with Alabama. Alright, well, hopefully opponent's good. I want a little bit of change. I don't want like dude with the Kent State obviously. But
welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud.
oh, but I just played these dudes, bro.
As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Alright, let's get it. Unfortunately, we do get ball first. Not really what I was wanting, but it's okay.
He'll bring it out.
Alright, oh wait, this is a good return. This is a good return. Dang, dude. Moderate Aragon 63 is the dude we're playing against. Awesome name right there. Oh, get busy, bang. There we go, Ryan.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a
Can't wait for LSU's next season, but it's gonna be really. Why am I playing with Alabama? I'm an LSU fan. That's it.
That's why they got the first down.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Turning it on. He's all
Dang, good run right there by Jam Miller.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They've always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. But his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Trying to have a winning record. Alright, ooh, he's wide. Juke, okay. Ooh, that is good running. Stay up. Alright, we're lucky driving. So
I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the first down. So when he can get up, he has the strength to get back up. Nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch.
Go Miller.
Don't worry about that big stick. I got
nice run.
Signal that thing for me.
4 yards, we'll take it.
Operating in the red zone here.
Nice. Not like preferable, but
back to throw. It's Simpson. Fires to the end
oh,
zone.
pick. Dang it, dude. I suck. I'm actually terrible.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I'm a fraud. I'm actually a fraud.
They're going to test the right side with this one.
Okay.
Keeps it moving for
Only
a
gave him 4.
gain to the 24.
Still alive there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pocket breaking down.
Oh, pick. Go. Let's go.
Return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And how about the
I don't know who that is, but
nice.
nice.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
Hubbard.
These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Oh my God, bro, I'm actually terrible.
Turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return.
Please. Oh, he got away.
Running inside the
Damn, bro.
touchdown, Oregon.
Alright, so we're about to get blown out, probably, because I'm terrible. I'm still in those good.
That defender on the return. He's showing you, Reese, like, listen,
This ain't good.
it's not just wide receivers that I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there.
Alright, so let's not throw another pick this drive.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Now improvising. Fires to the
Okay, yep, hold on. I need like a mind reset right here. So at least we have 2 wins though. That's all. We'll take it, but not preference. Let's go with our old faithful Ohio State. Bro, the stupid estimated wait time. I watch TikTok while we do this.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Let's go.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32.
So
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Dropping back, it's Carr. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, he's got it.
still cool.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game.
Why are we measuring offensive line weight?
Success, then you go attack deep later on.
He leaves it with his back.
Bang.
And there was
Good
nowhere
hit,
to
okay.
go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Bro, he's just gonna run the ball during my love, isn't he?
Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness,
Not bad, bro.
and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got room to work.
Not bad, King.
He's loose. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Still no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show.
He's got it down the right side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move there. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands. 1st down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this 1st drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with a little gadget play to get into the end zone. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Now the play fake. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jump to the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. To the air, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on third down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Tate.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw again. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Back to throw, it's Carr. Back open in the middle. Fights off the defender. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Love. Gets away from one, finds some space. Oh, I'm out of space. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Irish. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Kind of like that big, reliable security line. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's moving out of the pocket. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving. He just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And he's got it inside the 45.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Off the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man. It's Jackson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 15, here's the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To throw, it's Carr. Looking for an open area to his left. He'll turn and throw back right. A dangerous idea. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy.
Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand. Ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Leaves it with the running back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
Yeah, I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Dances away to buy time. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again. Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. So they only needed to cover 28 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's Smith. This no... This crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the horseshoe is one of the loudest.
Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do.
Sprinting away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Trying to set up the screen. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Looking for more room. At the 30. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. With the catch, it's Smith. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Fires to the big fella. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Tate. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that 1st down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage, and these guys up front.
Fires toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And after that incompletion, as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You've got a tie game. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success earlier in the game.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for room. It's Love. Finds a little space. Got enough for the 1st. Breaks away on the left. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
To the air, it's Sayin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Shoots it to the left. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
That's caught. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Makes the catch. It's Peoples. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
He puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by a field goal, and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got a chance. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Huge 3rd down here. A field goal will send us to another overtime, but a touchdown would win it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a 3rd.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Around the corner, it's Lott. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Trying to barrel in. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Bye, guys.